Okay, I'm going to try and wrap it up on the way home. The angel of the Lord, that's Jesus. That's our Jesus. He comes to Ahab. He seeks him out. He seeks him out in the wilderness under the juniper tree. In Elijah's funk, and he touches him, wakes him up, feeds him, lets him go back to sleep, wakes him back up, feeds him, arise and eat. And sometimes that's exactly the way that it goes. We're out in the wilderness and he comes and visits us. And then we still go out and go find a cave and hide out. He goes to the Mount of God, Mount Horeb, and he gets in the cave, and the word the word of the Lord comes to him and says, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" And Elijah gives his explanation, his long explanation. I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this. God answers with a whirlwind and an earthquake and a fire, and then finally a small voice. And Elijah answers, says, "I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this." And God speaks to him gently. And Elijah says again, "I've done this, and I've done this." And God speaks to him gently again, and then encourages him and says, "Go anoint this guy, Hazael, or something like that. So, anoint this guy king over Syria. And whoever he doesn't kill, he'll kill the enemies. And whoever he doesn't kill, then I've got another guy to kill. And whoever he doesn't kill, Elisha, the prophet that you're about to anoint, he'll kill." And Elijah still, I think that was the third time, is when, after God tells him, "Go anoint this guy king over Syria. He's going to kill these people." Maybe it was Ahab's, or maybe it was the prophets of Jezebel. I'm not sure. And whoever he doesn't kill, then Jehu's going to kill. And Jehu did. And whoever Jehu doesn't kill, then Elisha's going to kill. Very interesting and very comforting for Elijah. But he didn't receive it. I think that's the third time where he says, "I've done this, and I've done this, and I'm the only one." Again, I'm the only one. It's it 3 times or 4 times. I think 4 times, including the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel. And so God comforts Elijah one more time. It says, "I have 7,000 that have not bowed the knee to Baal, neither have kissed with their mouth Baal. You're not the only one. And you knew that all along, because you knew that Obadiah hid those prophets in the cave. You knew it, Elijah. You knew it. So you didn't have to run out into the wilderness. You know I'm able to take care of you. I've fed you. I've given you the strength that you needed. I've given you the food, the daily food. And we absolutely need our daily food, our daily bread, which is the gospel, our good news of Jesus Christ. That is our daily bread. That Jesus Christ died for my sins, and I've been reconciled to God. I've been made a son of God, and I can now go to him as a father, and approach the throne of grace for help in time of need. And the meat is sufficient for the journey. It really is. You know, and one particular thing that it's so good when the Lord touches us is with his death, the cross of Christ. Knowing that my hands have been taken off the situation. There's nothing I need to do. And asking him to give me a fresh taste and a spirit of wisdom and revelation to understand what does it mean that you've crucified me with Christ, being buried with him in the baptism of the Spirit, and raised in newness of life. That it's no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. This is the food that he comes and touches us. When we're in the wilderness, is the good news, the gospel. And that is our daily bread. And it doesn't run out. He maintains the oil, and he maintains the bread, the cakes of bread. He sure does. So we don't have to run into a cave. But he already knows before we do. And he'll meet us there and ask us, what are you doing here? He absolutely is faithful. He's absolutely faithful to come after us, to seek us out, to touch us and say, wake up. Time to eat. And boy, we need it. We need it. But it's not by us. It's only by him living in us that we can do anything. Jesus said, apart from me, you can do nothing. But he's faithful to be our life. He sure is. All right. So don't run under the juniper tree. God still has 7,000 that haven't bowed the knee to Baal. And pretty soon, a king will be anointed. And if he doesn't kill everybody, the next guy will. And if he doesn't kill everybody, the next guy will. This will all get sorted out. This world, we really don't have to worry about it. We do not have to worry about the things of the world. Sufficient are the evils for today. No need to worry. There's a king that's going to be anointed. And he'll rule the nations with a rod of iron. And every high and lofty thought that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, which we do battle with and we wrestle with, because that is our warfare. Not flesh and blood, but principalities and powers and rulers of this present evil age, even the God of this world, even Jezebel herself. Those high and lofty thoughts which exalt themselves, and they all will be thrown down. They all will be thrown down. And Jesus will come and take away his bride, and he'll set up his kingdom, and it'll be just all right. Okay. See ya.